It's your boy Slick Rick up in this bitch. Ain't playing no games, two niggas. Having my way.
She asking why my gun always in my pants. Montclair my coat when I walk around with these bands. Niggas be hoes in real life, they be fans. Thumb through these bands. Bitch, I'm the man. Fuck around and blow it back, put diamond on her hand. She make hoes upset, she got me as her man. New chains and a new watch, can't even hold on my hand. Niggas rap out spinning blocks, but ain't get back for they mans. Ain't what the fuckery. I been getting money, having motion, now she fuck with me. Hoes be on my dick everywhere I go, but they don't fuck with free. I been selling shows, I hit the road, you niggas can't fuck with me. Can't be fucking with no basic bitch, cause that shit ain't my type. I be mad as hell, I threw the bitch, she do the shit on like. She pushed on the net, that shit ain't easy. Hit that shit like twice. If you fuck with me, life will be easy. I can change your life, damn. She know I do it better. Ice around my neck and make me cold. I might just wear a sweater. He claim he won't smoke. I grab the pole, get hit with this Beretta. I told my little boy when I take off, he gon' be rich forever. Niggas, they be goofies, act like clowns. This shit be a parade. I been getting money, having motion, doing what niggas can't. All up in the stores, you know I'm splurging about another chain. On a different wave, you niggas can't catch me if you want to make. She asking why my gun always in my pants. Montclair my coat when I walk around with these bands. Niggas be hoes in real life, they be fans. Thumb through these bands. Bitch, I'm the man. Fuck around and blow it back, put diamond on her hand. She make hoes upset, she got me as her man. New chains and a new watch, can't even hold on my hand. Niggas rap about spinning blocks, but ain't get back for they mans. Niggas rap about shit, I done did that. I hit your holder first night out of kickback. He talking crazy, that shit get your shit whacked. And with all that chit chat, you crying, get your bitch back. I keep it real with my hoes, I don't lie. Hit on once, then hit the door, tell them bye. Don't trust these bitches, they playin' both sides. Think my gun might be biased. Shoot bitches and guys out your grill. She asking why my gun always in my pants. Montclair my coat when I walk around with these bands. Niggas be hoes in real life, they be fans. Thumb through these bands. Bitch, I'm the man.
Fuck around and blow it back, put diamond on her hand. She make hoes upset, she got me as her man. No change in a new watch, can't even hold on my hand. Niggas rap out spinning blocks, but ain't get back for they mans.
Hey, shout out Lil Rick. That's his new joint. I'm the man. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm rocking with it. Shout out Lil Rick. Hey, I met Lil Rick earlier today. I said, "What's up, man? What's going on?" He said, "Oh yeah, I do music." I said, "Oh yeah, let me check you out." I was utterly surprised, impressed. I said, "Yo, I'm playing you live in my next podcast." He said, "Oh, you ain't got to do all that." I said, "I got you. Don't even worry about it." So, Rick, I got you. And you going to go on the next one. Next time we go live on Thursday, that's you, big dog. That's your spot for the week. I got you because I'm rocking with it. We're going to rock. And I'm going to play it on the way out just so that way people that didn't catch it on the way in, they get it. You dig. You dig. All right. Let's get to business. Welcome to your boys. It's the Hype Real Podcast. You already know what it is. Let me do my homework before I get into it because I'm ready to fire off, man. We gonna look at some video. We gonna look at the back play. We gonna look at everything that's going on and what's happening in the state of these Cleveland Browns. We're gonna talk about the rest of the NFL and how compared to the rest of the NFL, the Cleveland Browns are absolutely inept in a lot of different ways, and we got a lot of different ways to grow. And I'm gonna get into all that. But before we do, make sure you look up It's the Hype Real Podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, and enjoy on all platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. It's the Hype Real Podcast at gmail.com. If you got any insights and things you want to talk about, tap in. I'm all about the chat, baby. I'm all about the chat. So, Live Reaction Sunday, we come on, we talk about whatever, but it's football season, so we're going to talk about football. Also, side note, I am looking to cook up another day during the week. Usually we're Sunday and Thursday, but I'm trying to slide another day in the week. Maybe it won't be live, maybe it will, where I'm trying to get these artists on here to get interviews so that way I can talk about something, because I meet so many artists that are just fire, and I love for the chat to be able to ask them their own questions and see what they think for themselves. Excuse me. So let's get to business. Let's get down to business. I heard that before. So today the Browns took another L. We got 3-11. 1-6. It's just after after a great week last week, you know, everything was just hyped up. We just knew we was gonna have a better opportunity. Things were gonna go well. You know, this was the breakout game for Shedeur, the breakout game for Harold Fannin. It was supposed to be big business. It's supposed to be big business in Cleveland after this week. But I still say we're a year away. We're maybe 2 years away. But we just got to keep building around what we have. Shedeur Sanders, come on, man. Everybody going to say, oh, he had a terrible game. He looked like trash. He ain't no good. See, I told you, you a Shedeur fan. You just a Shedeur-nite. Just like I want y'all to keep that same energy for when y'all say, oh, Dillon Gabriel just needs a chance. He's a rookie. Got to give him more time. When he had all the offseason reps, he had the majority of the first team reps that Joe Flacco didn't take. He was the backup, so he still got first team reps, and he did nothing. He showed you no flashes of life. He showed you no way that this guy could be the next guy to help lead this franchise out of the stinker, out of the dumpster fire of a franchise that we are. I saw nothing from Dillon Gabriel. Not a thing. Shedeur, last week, broke rookie records. Week before that, he did pretty good against a solid team, and you saw flashes. Week before that, I think he won a game in his first ever start. Oh, yeah, how quickly we forget. This week, not so good. That's okay. You're going against the Chicago Bears, who were not so good just last year. This year, they one of the hottest teams in football. The Chicago Bears are one of the hottest teams in football. I will say since Shedeur has started, it's been 4 games. That puts them at 2-2. Beat the Raiders, lost to the Niners. You know what? We lost to the Titans, and we lost to the Bears. Last week we shouldn't have lost to the Titans. I don't think we shouldn't have took that L. You know, Shedeur did pretty well. He threw for 364. That's not on him. I'm not saying that he doesn't have anything to do with anything, but at the same time, when he's doing his job, you can't really get too mad at the kid who's a rookie. He threw 23 or 42, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. That doesn't sound like it's his fault to me. Come on, man. That's not his loss. So for the people who's putting it all on Shedeur saying, oh, well, he lost the game last week, he didn't lose that game. Unfortunately, the defense couldn't stop a runny nose. You know, pun intended. They couldn't stop the run. Tony Pollard looked like Tony Pollard from when he was with Dallas. He was running all over the place. So Shedeur's gone 1-3 when he actually should be 2-2. And he's looked good against the teams that he's supposed to look good against. He looked good against the Raiders. He looked great against the Titans. He looked okay against the 49ers. And he looked pedestrian against the Bears. Fair. He didn't look good at all. Threw 3 picks today. He had 177 yards, threw the ball 35 times, 3 interceptions. Okay, I'll give you that. But let's look at the other side of the ball, who he's going against. He's going against the team that leads the league in takeaways. They ain't playing the Browns every week. They're a good team this year. They're actually a really good team. They were the number 1 seed for a week or two, and that's in the same division in the same conference as the Los Angeles Rams, who people have as the Super Bowl favorites. I'm not impressed by what is produced, especially when we're not getting anything out of what should be given from the rest of the team. Our run game, Quinshon Judkins read the ball 12 times for 21 yards. He averaged 1.8. Shedeur Sanders averaged more rushing yards than Quinshon Judkins, our second round pick from Ohio State, the running back. So he's out there with me, my cousin, my little brother, and two nobodies blocking for him. If you don't have time against a solid team who is solid on defense and puts it together on offense, you're going to lose. We're not at the point where we're just going to be world beaters. It's just that simple. If you have high expectations for the Shedeur to just save the day every time, you shouldn't. There's no rookie that's out here doing it like that. Not Jackson Dart, not Cam Ward. Milroe's not even starting. You name me a rookie out there that's just taking his team to the promised lands right now on their rookie year, and just put it in the chat and let me know, because I don't see it. So Caleb Williams was the first overall pick. He didn't even have a great day. He had a good day. He's got a great team. He's got an amazing run game, and the defense just looked crazy. And you know where that all came from? That came from a coaching switch. They went and got Ben Johnson, abracadabra, they're 10-4. It's really just that simple. So I still go back to the one thing that dictates everything, and it's coaching. Coach Kevin, this loss is on you. Did you set up this young man for success? Did you lean on your running game? He threw you're so. I feel like Coach Kevin is so focused on, okay, I want him to do what he does so that way I can allow my coordinator to show that he's capable. So we're throwing the ball a lot more. I appreciate that. 18-35, it's okay. I definitely think he has better games going down the line. So Shedeur, to me, is not the problem. When you show me flashes that you are able to be great, you show me you have the ability to take your game to the next level. As long as imagine Shedeur if he had all off season with right behind Joe Flacco with all those reps. Do you think that he would not be able to succeed? My main man Ricky, what up, Panda? Panda Man showed up. He said, we cannot stop that run. We're having. I think they found a weakness in the defense, Rick. They found the weakness in the defense because we're still the number 2 defense in the NFL. But the past 2 weeks, we begin to ran all over. I think it's a sign of, as the season goes on, you start to wear out a little bit. When the defense is holding you up, propping you up. Nobody was saying nothing when it was returning interceptions for touchdowns. When Myles Garrett was on a heater, getting averaging 2 sacks a game, nobody said nothing about we can't stop nobody, we can't do nothing. It was all about all the offense is bad. So you got to hold the defense accountable. They didn't do great at all. They didn't do enough. So it's not just on Shedeur. But I'm going to be fair and say Shedeur could have played a lot better. My main man, Panda Man, Ricky, shout out Rick, popped back in. He said, so what do you think we need for a turnaround? We need to change coaching. We need to change our coach. It starts at the head. I was a Kevin Stefanski advocate. I'm not going to sit here in front like I wasn't. Inner Circle knows. I was like, oh, it's Baker's fault. He's not messing with Kevin Stefanski. Coach Stefanski wants him to do this and Baker wants to do what he wants. I'm not so sure anymore. I'm not so sure that the coach is not the reason that we are being impeded. It almost seems like we're trying to lose in a manner that doesn't seem like we're losing. But if you're looking at Shedeur, and we're going to look at the tape, I don't see a quarterback that's inept. I don't see a quarterback that is not helping his team. I do see that we're down bad a lot, and we're always chasing after the lead. So that's going to hurt us a lot. So let's get into the tape. I appreciate you, Rick, for tapping in, showing up, showing out. You know what I mean? So let's get to the tape. So here's the tape. I pulled it up for everybody. I wanted to check out some of Shedeur's stuff. Let's get to it. So right here, 1st and 10, we down 7-0. Bang, boom. You know what I mean? It's like this is against the Titans. When you show me stuff like this, it shows me that you are capable of leading an offense. I don't see any scare. I look at that poise. That man was about to get destroyed. Now, this is against a lesser team in the Titans, but it still shows me what you're capable of. When you make a game plan that fits into what your quarterback is capable of, a la Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, then you're going to be able to be great. You're going to be able to do what you're going to do. I mean, man, Panda tap right back in. He said, so you think the team has just given up for the year? I don't think the team has given up for the year. I think that we're trying to run a game plan that does not fit the team that we have. I believe Coach Kevin is trying to run his system with players that we don't have. He's running the old Minnesota Vikings playbook and system when they had, I forget the quarterback's name. When they still had young Stephen Diggs, Adam Thielen, they had a run game when it was all about the tight end. That's the game plan these runners. And the thing is to be as innovative, and everybody say how great he is. You want to be innovative. If you want to be innovative, then you have to be able to take the talent you have and work with it. Figure out what works best with your talent. Now you're working with 3 backup linemen. That's already you're behind the 8 ball. So, Coach Kevin, I challenge you to figure out a game plan that works with the team you have. When y'all came out against the Titans, y'all had a game plan. It seems like when y'all come out against a team that's better than you, you shrink. The game plan dies. And it's just ridiculous. We're supposed to be a run-first team, right? We're supposed to be able to pound the rock. Why do we only run the ball 12 times? He was averaging 1.8. So what? I got to tell myself that when I'm even playing a video game. You got to run the ball. You got to run the ball. They ran the ball 33 times. We ran the ball 16 times. That's not enough. If you say you want to protect a rookie quarterback and allow him to grow into what he's supposed to grow into, then what the hell are you doing? It's I don't know if it's self-sabotage or if they thought, oh, we got one. He threw for 400 yards. He's our guy. He's our go-to. Okay, so even if we go back and look at last week when he threw against Cam Ward for 364 yards, we ran the ball 20 times. And even then, Shedeur was the leading rusher. Yet again, how is Shedeur Sanders, who's not even a mobile quarterback for real, he just can get loose because he's an athlete, the leading rusher on a team when you got Quinshon Judkins and you had Dylan Sampson last week? Jerome Ford is somewhere in the wings. I don't know what the hell happened to him. I think he might have freaking lost his feet or something. I don't know. So I don't get it. This year we elevated a guy from the practice squad to come out there and help, and we still ran the ball 16 times. Travion Williams. He ran the ball 1 time for 3 yards. Quinshon Judkins, 12 carries for 21 yards. Shedeur Sanders, 2 carries for 24 yards. Does that make sense to you? Does that say, hey, we're trying to protect this guy? So yet again, I'm just, that all comes down to the coaching and the game plan. But I am very impressed with the rookies of this draft class. And if we can get somebody who can build around these rookies, these young men, they can be absolutely amazing. We got a downfield threat. I didn't believe in Isaiah Bond, but I think he can be our downfield threat. He's got great chemistry with Shedeur. So does Harold Fanning. Bond caught 2 catches for 89 yards. He averaged 44 yards a catch. 44 yards a catch. Harold Fanning, 7 catches for 48 yards. That's his safety valve. My question is, where the hell is Njoku? Isn't he still on the roster? Is he hurt? Where the hell is David Njoku? You can't trade him. Play him. What are we doing? Run a 2 tight end set if you got to, if you ain't got enough people. Jared Jeudy. If you ever raise your mother-loving voice at anybody else about something that happens on that field, I'm going to find you and I'm going to tell you about yourself, because I believe you lead the league in drops. I believe that makes you one of the worst starting wide receivers in football. And even I watched the post-game interview with Shedeur. He didn't blame Jeudy for the interception. He said, well, it's a bang-bang play, and sometimes these things happen, and I got to throw a better ball. I threw it in the double coverage. Yes, Shedeur, you threw it in the double coverage, but the pass was so on point. It went like this. Straight through Judy's hands, straight through his hands. It's disrespectful. I respect you as a leader, Shedeur, for taking on the mantle of saying, you know what, I got to do better. When you got this fool yelling at you and he dropping every pass that's touching all 10 fingers. Just that simple. Let's get to the chat. My main man Ray said, shout out Ray, 6:23 a.m. He said, as a fan, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. Me too. It's like being in a bad relationship and you can't stand her. The way she blink make your mother head hurt. The way she breathe make your make you want to just cringe. The way she even think hurts your whole concept of reality. But guess what? Because you love her, you ain't gonna leave her. Because you know that one day it might be okay. It's horrible. It's disrespectful to my soul. But I keep showing up every week to watch it. My main man, Rick Tappican Bond, is nice. He is. He's a rookie. The thing is, we didn't have anybody to throw the ball downfield. Joe Flacco arm is Kaputski. Everybody said, oh, well, Joe showed out when he went to the Bengals. Everything was a two-step drop and an out route. And you had the best tandem of wide receivers in the NFL. You give Shador, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. Wonder how that'll work out. Just saying. My main man, Ray Tap again. Shout out 6:23 a.m. He said, Judy dropped the dropped the best pass of the. It was the best pass of the game. That momentum could have carried them to the next level. That's what I'm saying. How can you blame a man when he hit somebody in the hands? It go through their hands into your chest. That's the chest. That's where it hit you. Almost got out of character. That's where it hit you, my brother. And then it goes off your chest and then drops into the cornerback's hands, who's sitting there waiting, saying, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the free interception. So then at the end of the game, Shador took some sacks. He took 5 sacks. A lot of them was him just trying to make a play. The game was already out of hand. But to me, that shows you're still trying. I kind of feel like we were just outmatched in the trenches. It was super ugly. My main man, Rick Popek, he said, I think Joe did not do good because of play calling. Hey, you might be on to something, but the only reason I can say that, it's 2 reasons why I think Joe didn't do good. 1, he's 100 years old. You know, when he runs, he stands still. Just that simple. 2, Joe did good because they were willing to build an offensive game plan that works around what Joe Flacco is good at. If you're willing to build an offensive game plan that works around what your play caller, your decision maker on the field is good at, a la Josh Allen, a la Lamar Jackson, a la Patrick Mahomes, a la Drake May, who's on fire, even though they lost, he's still one of the best quarter. They even have built a game plan around Trevor Lawrence. He threw for like 6 touchdowns today. So you're telling me we're the only one that's inept? Jacoby Brissett looks like a freaking Hall of Famer out there. He's throwing Jacoby Brissett, who was a career backup, threw for 249 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Going against the Texans. The Texans are like top 3 defense in the league. We can go down the line. You make a game plan for your freaking people, and you got a chance. Kirk Cousins threw for 373 yards and 3 touchdowns. Kirk Cousins. His ACL ain't worked in 3 years. His Achilles. Come on, man. Come on. Baker, 277, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he's hurt. Sprained AC joint. It is what it is. Let's go look at the Bills. Let's go look at New England. Okay, Drake May only threw for 155 yards, but he ran for 2 touchdowns. You know why? Because they make a game plan that fits what he's good at. Josh Allen only threw for 193, but it was 3 touchdowns. I'm just saying. Drake May rushed for 43 yards, 2 touchdowns. If you make a game plan around your signal caller, it's going to work. Now, you might have bad games, you might have good games, but you can't just fit people into a system and expect them to automatically just be great. If you're a running quarterback, you can't say stay in the pocket. If you're a pocket passer and you don't have a pocket to stand in and throw it, nor a running game, a la Shador, a la Tom Brady. And I'm sorry to say a la, but that's what I got right now. I'm just so frustrated. I'm reaching for words to describe the bull that I'm seeing. Like, come on, 1 + 1 is 2. But I think to Coach Kevin, 1 + 1 is 11. Or you put 2 1s together, you got 11. You big dummy. shout out Red Fox. You big dummy. You like I said before, you want to be right so bad, it's making you look wrong. And you're making your team look at you sideways. I'm looking at you sideways. I'm sick and tired of it. It hurts to watch. Shout out to the Hype Real Podcast. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and enjoy. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. So, all in all, we took the L. I want to watch a couple of the highlights. We're going to watch some of the good, some of the bad, and then we'll go from there. But I will say that you gotta allow this kid to progress. It's not an overnight thing. Just because he had a great game don't mean every game behind that's going to be great. It just doesn't work like that, especially if you're not doing what he does great. Let me pull up some highlights for you guys, and then we're going to get up out of here just so we can talk, so I can show you what I'm talking about when I say I see flashes of greatness. When you see flashes of greatness, you got to give it love. Check me out. Shedeur, drop back, calm. Good pocket. Bomb. Come on. You come on. Let's check it out. Look at the pocket. Clean. When you get this man a chance to actually throw the ball, look, it's 3 defenders. Take it back. Take it back. Look at that. Downfield. He looking to throw the ball downfield. Come on, man. Look. All right, so pause. Bam. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6. Got Fanning that's gonna come out. Look, and he got even with somebody in the back. Okay. Let's see how long he has. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That's all you need. That's all you need. You get 3 Mississippi with a good pocket passer. He's gonna give you this. Boom. On time. In the bucket. In his hands. I can't say that he's the problem if you show me this. Dylan Gabriel wasn't doing this. Joe Flacco wasn't doing this. You know who does this with 3 defenders lurking around? 1, 2, 3. Against the team that has gotten the most takeaways in the league. And they don't play the Browns every week. They don't. So you telling me it can't just be us giving these takeaways up. It'd be different. They don't even play us twice. Come on. That is a dot. That is amazing. That's when he was 2 for 5 for 12 yards. Come on, let's get some more stuff drawn up like that. What are we doing? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the backfield, including let's look. Boom. If you know you suck on the offensive line, get that man some help. Get a line some help. They not good. Like he said last week, we got a hungry dog coming in because we lost Ponick for the season. That right there shows you if you give this man time, he's gonna make the right. Look, everybody's out there. He could have went here. He could have dumped it off like Dylan Gabriel would have. He could have hit Jared Jeudy. He waits when there's 2 defenders, one step for step, one leaning over to help, but still watching. Boom. He sees him. He turns around, starts to come in and help. His head turns around. Ball's already in the air. You can see the ball flying. Look, 1, 2, 3. Dot. Absolute dot. That you can't make this up. Look at his face. Calm. Poise. I see you. Look at the ball. Spiral from heaven. That's rookie to rookie. That's what I'm talking about. If you make a game plan and give this man time, he is going to destroy your team. So let's go back to I want to pull it up. Let me find it real quick. I want to look at the Jared Jeudy interception. Now, Shedeur already came out. That wasn't on Jared Jeudy. I have to do better at giving my receiver a good chance to catch the ball. We have to do better as a team and allow him to, get a better pass for myself. My main man Rick pulled back up. He said, what do you think we need to draft? What do you think we need next draft? 2 things. A O-lineman and a big body wide receiver. Hopefully Carnell Tate, Ohio State's finest. I don't know if Jeremiah Smith is eligible, but if he is, get him. Get somebody with sure hands and can give you a big target to get the ball to. So it's just that simple. Like you got to give him a chance to be able to get up and get loose. Like if we're not going to own the fact that we don't have too many weapons to take advantage of the situations, then what are we doing? We don't have enough weapons on offense. You can't throw the ball to Fannin every trip. Jeudy is a drop machine. Jeudy is not going to get you at number one receiver type situations. He's not. I'm about to look it up right now. Jared Jeudy interception. I wonder if it comes up with that. So he's not going to get you number one receiver. It's a reason. It's a reason that what the Broncos traded him and kept Sutton, and Sutton is old. You know, Sutton is no young spring chicken. You know, and it's just if we don't have weapons to throw to, it's irrelevant. So everybody knows if you hit if a receiver, if your hands touch the ball, you got to catch it. It's just that simple. And without us having enough weapons to be great, we're not going to be great. We got the running back. We got the tight end. I guess it's taking Njoku's spot because I didn't even see him on the field. He ain't on the injury report. You know, somebody put David Njoku on the back of a milk carton. The man is missing. I think he's been kidnapped. What the hell? Like, he's not a weapon anymore? We out there running with guys who are on the practice squad? You know, Gage Lavarding? I don't even know who the hell that is. You know, when you have to throw the ball to Harold Fannin Jr. 7 times, and he averaged 7 yards a catch, so it's not like they was just dumping it off. That lets me know that we're in trouble and we don't have any downfield threats. We took the deep shots. He converted. You know, Bond had 4 targets, 2 catches. Harold Fannin had 14 targets. So that's letting you know that's the only person I trust to catch the ball. Your man, Jared Jeudy, he had 4 targets. He's going down on that pecking order. Njoku didn't even get in the game. He's not injured. He's not hurt. So we need to draft weapons and an offensive line because we don't have the people to protect a pocket passer. He's not a dual threat quarterback. He can run, but he's not. So all in all, another loss, but I put this on Kevin. Kevin, this is a public service announcement. I'm going get to this game, this Bengals game, on when they face them in Cincinnati. I'm doing my best to get there. I'm gonna get a sign. And I have never done this before, and I don't hate on nobody. You could say it's hating, and I'm gonna write on it. Is the Hype Real Podcast says fire Coach Kevin. Everybody says, well, he's 2-time Coach of the Year. So we resting on our laurels now? That's what we doing? That don't mean you got to get better? So you won Rookie of the Year and ain't did nothing since? Does that make you great? Or does that mean you had one good year? Coach Kevin won Coach of the Year 2 times. 2 times. But that was after having a losing season when next year your schedule is trash. You go against like no playoff teams. The hardest teams he had to play was in his own division. And you always play those games tough. So I'm not surprised. Nor am I impressed. You got to own this. I can't even get mad at Andrew Berry as the GM. He drafted the hell out of this. He got so many gems, it's ridiculous. I was not a fan of Andrew Berry's draft class in the beginning until I seen these dudes come out there and play. It's just that simple. Myles Garrett, he's still doing what he do, but Carson Schlesinger led the team in tackles. Carson Schlesinger, the rookie, led the team in tackles. You know, Myles Garrett, he did his normal. He had 1.5 sacks, should have had 2. But it's getting back to where everybody is double and triple teaming him. So we have to make a game plan that works around Shedeur. If we don't, it's over with. Chat, tell me what y'all think. Is Shedeur the problem? Is Shedeur really the problem? Is the decisions he making that bad? Or I can give you a pass. You're making rookie mistakes. They gave Dylan Gabriel every damn pass there is that's out here. They gave him game after game of saying he's got to get the reps. He's got to get the opportunities. he's a rookie. We got to let him get all the first team reps. If not, then how is he going to get better? You know, I don't agree with that. Like, if anybody turns their back on Shedeur right now, you ain't real. You got to get this dude a chance, especially after he balled out against Tennessee. It's just that simple. Come on, man. Quit. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes with this mega media coverage BS. Next game we play the Bills. We probably gonna get stumped. They fighting for a Super Bowl. They got the last year's MVP on their team. They better win. Then we got the Steelers and the Bengals. I think those are both winnable games. These last 3 games, unfortunately, are going to be the end-all, be-all for Shedeur as a starting quarterback for this organization as long as Coach Kevin is at the helms. If he don't do good, they're going to bring little short-ass Dylan Gabriel back out there and let him try again, even though he was hot garbage. Or as they say in French, garbage. You know, that's a little French for you. I learned that. Never been there, but that's how they say it. And if not, that's how they should say it. Okay? So, all in all, let me check the injuries. I want to see if Njoku's hurt. They just say out. They didn't even say what he's out for. He's just out. What are you doing? Okay, Jerome Ford's on injury reserve. Okay, they put him on injury reserve on the 9th. Okay. So we were only missing on defense Denzel Ward. So Denzel Ward makes that much of a difference. Oh, and Adam Huntington. He makes that much of a difference that we're going to struggle like that. There's no way you can tell me that Shedeur is the problem here. It's got to be Coach Kevin. The game plan is trash. I'm gonna bring up some of these plays for Shedeur. I want y'all to be the judge. I want y'all to be the judge of this. I want y'all to be the judge of this. Let me pull it up. His knee. His knee? Are you talking about Njoku? Amanda, shout out Amanda for pulling up. So you say it's his knee that's hurting? Is that what it is? That's why Njoku's out? Tap in and let me know. Because it doesn't give a designation of why he's hurt. Because I'm not understanding why he's not out there. Because if not, then what are we doing? We're not even using our best weapons, and we don't have too many to give up. Let's see, who the hell we face today? Oh, we face the Bears. Let's see. Let's look at that. Let's look it up. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull it. I want to pull up some of this film. Shout out Matt Dubs. I don't know who the hell you are, but I'm gonna pull up your YouTube so that way we can just look at some of this action. So we got the plays here. Let's move it forward. Let's get to the play. Stop talking. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he's breaking it down. Said height. Okay, so we got everybody on the line on some double mug type stuff. Okay, that's confusing for a young wide receiver, a young quarterback. So what are we doing to protect this man? He drops back. There's one in the box up front. There's one right here in the box. So he's saying he's taking the post route. Is he saying he's wide open? They said what they refuse to show you about Shedeur. So he's not a Shedeur fan. So he throws it deep. He throws it over the linebacker. No, he is a Shedeur fan. He throws it over the linebacker. Great call. Because a linebacker versus a wide receiver is a catch. That's the catch I showed earlier. That is amazing. That is a NFL throw. Shout out to Amanda. She said, yes, I appreciate you for checking that out for me. That's why I love the chat. They show mad love. Hey, y'all can call me out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I don't know, help me out. So it's a us thing. It's the Hype Real gang. It's us. Gang, gang. My man Brian pull up. They need more playmakers and a healthy O-line. I said that's exactly what I said, B. I said in this draft, that is what needs to happen. You need to go ahead, get Carnell Tate from Ohio State and get the best lineman available at the position that we have. That is a big time throw. That's a big time throw. Okay, so we're gonna move forward. We got line for line, man for man, hat on hat. Okay, so we got somebody screaming at him right here. Somebody screaming at him, coming around on the blind side. Who the hell is blocking this dude? Where are we at? And it's a running back guarding the damn offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and look, he's about to get destroyed. Steps back, escapes the pocket, and he's not a runner. Then proceeds to take off on 3rd and 10, evade another defender, and get the first down. That's big time. That's big time play. You can't ask for more of that. Our O-line sucks. Our defense is tired. Denzel Ward's out. You know, we're going to struggle. I don't expect us to be good. Just being real. I watch the game because I am a loyal fan, and it's just that simple. But I do expect you to give this young man the opportunities to be great, because he's showing you he's capable if you set him up for success. That's what coaching is. If I'm coaching somebody and I see they're really good at something, I'm going to put them in that position to be great all the time. He's showing you, look, boom, boom, boom. Look, time, and then he gets sacked. He got ran through. He's about to know this is when he throws the ball. Look, he's getting sacked. He's getting pulled down by a 300-pound grown man and still throws the ball to Harold Fannin. He's keeping his eyes down the field. If that's Dillon Gabriel, he's on the ground. Ball in the air, interception. Look at this. Get off me. Get off me. Face up. Look at that. Look at that. That's his dog mentality, bro. Look at this. That is insane. Look, he should be down right now. And Gardner Johnson's pulling up. Look at that. He ain't got no arm strength. He ain't accurate. He ain't tough. He doesn't have the mental capability to be an NFL quarterback. You out your noodle. Ain't no way. You're lying to yourself and everybody else. Why you always lying? Come on, man. Come on. This is the proof in the pudding. They're going to show you all the bad plays because we lost. Terribly, by the way. But they ain't going to show you the good plays when he balled out. The great decisions he makes. My man's breaking it down. They got everybody in the box, so we can't run the ball. This is where a quarterback has to make a play. He has to make a read, and he has to make a decision, and he has to be accurate because there's not enough room or time to not do both. And you know who does that? NFL quarterbacks. Let's check it out. Show the play, man. I'm not going to play the sound. If I play the sound, they ban me, y'all. So I can't play the sound, but I can play the video. That's the secret. Boom. Look at this. Look at this. He is barreling down on this man. Now, he could have easily dumped it off to the flat. Got 3-4 yards. Easy money. Easy money. But no, he stands in there, knows he's about to get destroyed by this man. Pause. And throws a strike down the field. Drop in the bucket. I've said what I had to say. You show me stuff like that, I believe in you. You're still new to this game. Ain't even had no reps all year. You just been playing for the 3 weeks. You was a 5th string quarterback on a team. You was behind Kenny Pickett, Dillon Gabriel, and Joe Flacco. Riddle me that. But when you ain't had no chance, when you ain't had no chance to actually run with the guys who are going to be out there with you every Sunday, except for the past 4 weeks, it takes some time. And then when you're running with backup offensive linemen against one of the better teams, one being San Francisco and the other one being the Bears, and the Titans came and showed up and played, and we still came back and almost won that game. That wasn't, I just think all I'm asking and saying is give Shedeur the same grace that you give any other rookie quarterback, that you gave Dillon Gabriel, and just allow him to grow. Allow him to be better. Allow him to learn from his mistakes. He's not making any noise outside of the game, at the press conferences. He's saying all the right things. Don't F over this young man just because he wasn't your choice, Coach Kevin. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Don't F over Shedeur Sanders. Don't mess him over just because he's not the guy that you wanted to be running your offense. Because then it's personal. And this is business. Make the right business choice and flip up your funky little game plan so that way Shedeur can actually have an opportunity. All right? So, before my blood pressure goes through the roof, I'm going to let y'all go. I went over my time. Appreciate the chat for showing up. Make sure you do your homework. Let me pull it back up for everybody who don't know. If you don't know, now you know. It's the Hype Real Podcast. Like, subscribe, and enjoy on all platforms. I got reels that come out once, twice a week on TikTok and Instagram, so make sure y'all sign up. Hit that little notification bell and subscribe. It helps with the channel and the growth. I appreciate everybody for showing up. Again, before I get out of here, I got to play my main man, Lil Rick, straight from the Queen City. You know what I mean? Shout out Cincinnati. Met him earlier. You know what I mean? Young man had charisma. He said, yeah, I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to move. I do music. I want you to check me out. I said, I got you. If it's hot, I'm going to make sure that I run it. And I've checked it out. So that's what we going to do. So today and Thursday, shout out my main man Ray, 6:23 a.m. I want you to pull up on Thursday. Tell me what you think. He's going to be the intro to my podcast. Showing mad love to the city of Cincinnati. All right? So like I always say, and I always will say, be good or be good at it. Make sure y'all hit me up on this, the Hype Real Podcast at gmail.com. Let me know what y'all think of this main man. Here's his info right here. Lil Rick, I'm the man music video. His YouTube is at Lil Rick channel. You know what I mean? So make sure you check it out. It's up here. You know what I mean? And I'll holler at y'all next time. Let me know what y'all think. All right? Peace.
You know what the fuck going on? It's your boy Slick Rick up in this bitch. Ain't playing no games, you niggas. Having my way.
She asking why my gun always in my pants. Montclair my coat when I walk around with these bands. Niggas be hoes in real life, they be fans. Dump through these bands. Bitch, I'm the man. Fuck around and blow it back, put a diamond on her hand. She make hoes upset, she got me as her man. New chains and a new watch, can't even hold on my hand. Niggas rap out, spinning blocks, but ain't get back for they mans. Ain't what the fuckery. I been getting money, having motion, now she fuck with me. Hoes be on my dick everywhere I go, but they don't fuck with free. I been selling shows, I hit the road, you niggas can't fuck with me. Can't be fucking with no basic bitch, cause that shit ain't my type. I be mad as hell, I boo the bitch, she do the shit on like she pushed on the nut, that shit ain't easy. Hit that shit like twice. If you fuck with me, life will be easy. I can change your life, damn. She know I do it better. Ice around my neck and make me cold. I might just wear a sweater. He claim he won't smoke. I grab the pole, get hit with this Beretta. I told my little bro when I take off, he gon' be rich forever. Niggas, they be goofies. I like clowns. This shit be a parade. I been getting money, having motion, doing what niggas can't. All up in the stores, you know I'm splurging. About another chain on a different wave. You niggas can't catch me if you want to me. She asking why my gun always in my pants. Montclair my coat when I walk around with these bands. Niggas be hoes in real life, they be fans. Dump through these bands. Bitch, I'm the man. Fuck around and blow it back, put a diamond on her hand. She make hoes upset, she got me as her man. New chains and a new watch, can't even hold on my hand. Niggas rap about spinning blocks, but ain't get back for they mans. Niggas rap about shit, I done did that. I hit your holder, first night I did kickback. He talking crazy, that shit get your shit whacked. And with all that chit chat, you crying, get your bitch back. I keep it real with my hoes, I don't lie. Hit them once, then hit the door, tell them bye. Don't trust these bitches, they playin' both sides. Think my gun might be buying, shoot bitches and guys that show real. She asking why my gun always in my pants. Montclair my coat when I walk around with these bands. Niggas be hoes in real life, they be fans. Dump through these bands. Bitch, I'm the man.
Fuck around and blow it back, put a diamond on her hand. She make hoes upset, she got me as her man. No change in no watch, can't even hold on my hand. Niggas rap out, spinning blocks, but ain't get back for they mans. Get back, like man.